Hi students, see in today's class let me continue the methods of solving linear equations in two variables here. Now just observe here, there are different methods to solve the linear equations in two variables. The first method is the graphical method. This is a graphical method, and the second method is the substitution method. We call it as substitution method. And then the next method is third one, that is elimination method. Elimination method. And last one, that is fourth one, cross multiplication method. Cross multiplication method. So these are the different methods of solving simultaneous linear equations in two variables. We can solve the linear equations in two variables by using either of these four methods. So let us take one example and let us confirm how to solve the linear equations in two variables here. Okay. See, I have taken a problem here. 4x minus y is equal to 4 is the first equation, and the second equation is 3x plus 2y is equal to 14. Now let me take into consideration the first equation, that is 4x minus y is equal to 4. So the first work is to express it for y. Shift y to that side, so it becomes plus y. Take 4 to this side, so this becomes 4x minus 4. Okay. So what you are getting, y is equal to 4x minus 4 you are getting. Make a tabulation in this manner, x, y and then x, comma, y. So we have to find out at least a minimum of 3 coordinates you have to find out for this. See, I would like to take the coordinates in this manner. So first value for x, any value you assign, convenient value you have to assign so that it is comfortable for us to plot in our graph paper. Let me take x is equal to 0. So if you take x is equal to 0, then what it will be? Y value, y is equal to 4x is there, 4x is there, see 4x is there, x equal to 0 I have taken, put here. So 0 minus 4. So 0 into 4 is 0 only. So 0 minus 4, that leads to how much here? Minus 4. So minus 4 is the first value. So when x is equal to 0, at that time y is minus 4. So the coordinate becomes 0 comma minus 4. Okay. This is one thing. Now next. So when you take x is equal to, convenient value, you take 2. No problem. 4 into 2, 8, 8 minus 4 is 4. That is comfortable for us. So when x is equal to 2, then y becomes what? 4 into 2. See, x is 2, 4 into 2 minus 4. So minus 4, 4 to the 8, 8 minus 4 is nothing but how much here? 4 it is. So when you take x is equal to 2, the value of y is 4. So 2, 4, the coordinate becomes 2 comma 4 here. One more value you take here. Any convenient value you take here. You take x is equal to 1. Very easy here. If you take x is equal to 1, then what happens? Y is equal to 4x, that is 4 into 1 minus 4. So that leads to 4 minus 4, which is equal to 0 you are getting. So when you put x is equal to 1, 4x is there. See here, 4x is there. So 4 into 1 minus 4. So 4 minus 4, that is equal to what you are getting? 0 you are getting. So when you take x is equal to 1, the y value becomes 0. So the coordinate becomes what here? 1 comma 0. So next work is to plot this on the graph. Before that, you have to make the tabulation for the second one, 3x plus 2y is equal to 14 also. 3x plus 2y equal to 14 for the second equation, you have to make a tabulation like this. Minimum of 3 coordinates you have to find out, which will represent that line here. Okay. See what I have taken. Second equation I have taken. 3x plus 2y equal to 14. Simplify for y here. 2y is equal to 14 minus 3x. So y equal to what you are getting? 14 minus 3x divided by 2 you will get here. So make again same x comma y, xy, x comma y. Find x and y coordinates. Minimum of 3 values you have to take. Okay. Now here I would like to take x is equal to. So you must be particular while taking x is equal to a certain value what you are going to assign here. See, after substituting x is equal to something, after multiplying by 3 and subtracting from 14, it should be divisible by 2. Such a value you have to take here. Okay. So I would like to take x is equal to 0 here. If you put x is equal to 0, x equal to 0, then what happens? Y value. So y equal to, please concentrate here, y is equal to 14 minus 3x is there. 14 minus 3 into 0 divided by what here? 2. So this is equal to 14 minus 3 into 0 is 3 into 0 is 0 only divided by 2. So what you are getting? Y is equal to 14 divided by 2 you are getting. 14 divided by 2 means 7. So when x is equal to 0, the y value is 7 here. So take 0, 7 as the first coordinate. So next I would like to take, you may take 2, 4, no problem. Now I would like to take 2 here. When you take x is equal to 2, see if you take 2, then what is the value of y? So y can be obtained from this expression itself here. 14 minus 3 into 14 minus 3 into what? 3 into 2 divided by 2 here. So this is 14 minus 6 divided by 2. 14 minus 6 divided by 2 here. So what is the value of y? 14 minus 6 is how much? 14 minus 6 is 8. 8 by 2, which is equal to 4. 2 ones are 2 4s. So when x is equal to 2, y equal to what you are getting? 4 you are getting. Okay. 14 minus 6. Okay, it is 8. 8 by 2 is 4. Okay, correct. So the coordinate will be 2, 4. Second coordinate. Similarly, we find out another coordinate by taking x is equal to, I would like to take 4. So 4 3 is 12. 14 minus 12, 2 only. 2 divided by 2, 1. You will get 1. That calculation we have to do now. Just observe here. X is equal to 4 I have taken. So the value of y becomes 14 minus 3x is there. 3 into 4 you have to take. 3 into 4. 3 into 4 divided by what you can write here? 2 here. So this is nothing but 14 minus 12 divided by 2, which is equal to 2 by 2. So what you are getting? 1 you are getting. So the value of y when x is equal to 4 is 1. So 4 1. So 4 comma 1 here. So this completes what? The tabulation for the, or finding the coordinates for the second equation. So both the coordinates you have to represent on the graph. So next work is on the graph paper itself here. Now you take the graph paper and proceed to the calculations. Let us proceed. See, this is your x-axis, x o x dash, and then this is your y-axis, y o y dash. You know already, this is already familiar for you. Actually below 4 points are required for us. 4 y o y dash. Represent it as, I would like to represent it as y dash. See, this is y dash. Okay. Now mark the points and then write. See, this is nothing but what? This is nothing but 1. See, this is 2, 3, 4. This is 5. This is 6 and so on. It is enough. This much is enough. See, this is the left side of the number line, that is minus 1. This is minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and so on. Here this is the positive y-axis, 1, 2, 3, this is 4, this is 5, 6, and then one more point is needed for us. 7 is also needed. Up to 7 you take here, it is enough. Below up to 4 it is needed here. This is minus 1, and then this is minus 2, this is minus 3, and then this is minus 4. Now let me write the coordinates for the first graph, that is y is equal to 4x minus 4. For this y is equal to 4x minus 4, the coordinates are in this manner: x, y, and then x comma y. Coordinates 0 minus 4. So the first coordinate is 0 comma minus 4. This calculation I have done already. This is 2 4. The second point will be 2 4. Third point will be 1 comma 0. Now the work is to represent these 3 points on the graph here. So first point is 0 comma minus 4. Where it comes here, 0 minus 4. You see here, this is 0 minus 4. You see, this is the point representing 0 minus 4. X is equal to 0 means it should lie on y-axis. Minus 4 means you have to come down 0 minus 4. Okay, this is first point here. The second point is 2 comma 4. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 4. Where it comes, x equal to 2 here, y is equal to 4. The intersecting point you have to represent. See, this is the intersecting point, and this is given by 2 comma 4. Okay, and the third point is 1 comma 0. 1 0. X is equal to 1 and then y is 0. It means this is 1 0. This is the point on x-axis. 1 0 is the point on x-axis. So this is 1 comma 0 here. Now the next work is to join all these 3 points by using the scale. Definitely they come on the straight line. So you have to join these 3. Now I am trying to join. Just observe here. See, I would like to join these 3 points. See, this is the first graph. Now what I have drawn, this is the first graph. This is nothing but what just a minute, God. Okay, this is first one. This is nothing but see, this one is the graph representing 4x minus y. This is nothing but 4x minus y is equal to y is equal to 4x. This is nothing but what is that actually? Y is equal to the first first equation is y is equal to 4x minus 4. So the line what I have represented by the yellow line, this is representing what here? Y is equal to 4x minus 4. So one of the line we have represented. So next work is to represent the second line here. The coordinates we have already calculated. The coordinates are in this manner. For the second one, x, y, x comma y. 0 7 is the first coordinate. Second one is 2 4, and then this is the third one, that is what 4 1, 4 comma 1. This we have done already. Let us represent 0 7. Where it comes, 0 7 here, this is 0 comma 7, 0 7. Okay, and further 2 4, x is equal to 2 and 4, 2 4 will come here only, already represented 2 4, and then 4 1, x is equal to 4 and then y is equal to 1, 4 1 will come here. So this is 4 comma 1. So next work is to join this, all these 3. Definitely they will come on the same line, they will appear on the same line. So work is to join these 3. I am trying to join, just observe here. So this is what the graph of the second one, that is what okay, is it? Now this is nothing but the graph of please concentrate, this one is nothing but what here, the second equation is given by second equation is 3x plus 2y is equal to 14. This is 3x plus 2y is equal to 14. Okay. Now the solution we need. See this intersecting point you have to see. Observe the intersecting point and then you come to x-axis. Come down. See where you meet on x-axis, you see. At x is equal to 2 you are meeting. So x is equal to what you are getting? 2. This is the conclusion from the graph. And you draw a horizontal line which meets y-axis where at exactly 4 it meets. So y is equal to what you are getting? 4 you are getting. Therefore the conclusion is, therefore the solution is, therefore the solution is, the solution of the system of linear equations by the graphical method is x is equal to what you can write? X is equal to 2 and then y is equal to 4. So this completes the solution for this example. So this is what the graphical method is. I hope you followed the steps. If you have any confusion, you just once again you see the video, then you will come to one. Okay, that's all. Now let us take an example for the substitution method here. Here they have given two equations. First equation is 2x plus y is equal to 7. Okay, I would like to call this as equation number 1. And the second equation is 4x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. This is the second equation. Question is to solve these two equations by substitution method. So in this method what you have to do? Actually you have to extract either the value of y or the value of x, from either of the two equations. So it is better, I would like to take from equation number 1 y is equal to 7 minus 2x you can write. This value what you have substituted, this you substitute in equation number 2. Okay, so this one you have to substitute in 2. So in second equation if you substitute, the second equation becomes what? 4 into x, I write as it is, minus 3 into. See y value is 7 minus 2x, that you have to substitute here. 7 minus 2x. 7 minus 2x I have written. Next what is there? Plus 1 is there. Plus 1 you write as it is and then equal to 0. Simplify so as to get the value of x. So if you simplify this, you will get the value of x. That's all. So this is 4x as it is, minus 3 into 7, 21, minus into minus plus, 3 into 2, 6, and then x write as it is, plus 1 is equal to 0 here. Now you can add the like terms. 4x can be added with 6x. 6 plus 4 is leads to how much here? 10x. Minus 21 plus 10, that leads to minus 20, which is equal to 0. So 10x is equal to what we can write here? 20 you can write. So x is equal to 20 divided by 10. 0, 0 cancels, and then what you are getting? X is equal to 2 you are getting it. Here I have got the value of x is equal to 2, that I would like to substitute in equation number 1. You may substitute in equation number 2 also, there is no problem. So equation number 1 implies, or you may write like this, put x is equal to 2 in 1. Put x is equal to in equation number 1. Even if you substitute in equation number 2 also you will get the same answer. No problem, don't worry. See 2x plus 2 into x value is how much? 2 here. 2x, that's why 2 into 2. 2 into 2, 2x plus y equal to what is there? 7 is there. 2x plus y equal to 7. So this is 4 plus y equal to what here? 7. So y equal to what we can write? Shift this 4 to that side, it becomes 7 minus 4. So on taking the difference, what you are getting? Y is equal to 3. So your conclusion is x is equal to 2 is one of the solution, and then y is equal to 3 is the another solution here. So this completes the solution for this example, and this is the way of solving the simultaneous equation by substitution method. So in this method, simply you have to extract either the value of x or the value of y, and then you have to substitute in another equation. So we will get the solution for one of the variable, and then that you have to substitute in any of the equations, and then you will get the another variable. So this is what the method of substitution, and let us move to the next method, that is what? Elimination method here. Now let us take the next variety. The next type, that is what, elimination method here. Elimination means you have to remove. What you have to remove? Let us see. X plus y is equal to 5. This is the first equation. Call this as first equation. 2x minus 3y is equal to 4 is there. You call this as equation number 2. I have not done anything else. Simply I have written the two equations. Okay. So in the next step, what you have to do? You have to make either the coefficient of x same or the coefficient of y same. I wish to make the coefficient of y same here. See, what is the coefficient of y? Here it is 3. Here also I need 3. So in order to get 3, we cannot write 3 directly here. For the entire equation, you have to multiply by 3. That is what the theme here. So that what I can do, see, equation 1 is to be multiplied by 3. So by multiplying 3, what it will be? It will be 3x plus 3y equal to 3 5s are 15. 3x plus 3y, 3 5s are 15 here. Okay. Then write this second equation as it is, no change. 2x minus 3y is equal to 4 is there. Now it is the time to add these two. By adding these two cancels. If you have the same signs, then you have to subtract. If you have the same signs with the same coefficients, then you take the difference. It is the time to add the two equations. If you add these two equations, plus 3y minus 3y eliminates. Elimination. See, elimination. Why this method is called elimination? Here y variable has been completely eliminated, terminated. Okay, that is why we call it as elimination method. Add up these two. So this is 5x. So 15 plus 4, it is 19. So x equal to what you are getting? 19 divided by 5 you are getting. This value you substitute in equation number 1, you will get the answer here. So equation number 1 is nothing but x plus y is equal to 5. So in this you take x is equal to 19 by 5. 19 divided by 5 plus y is equal to what you can write here? 5 you can write here. Simplify for y. Further y is equal to 5 minus 19 divided by 5. So 5 5 is 25. 25 minus 19 divided by 5 you are getting. So y is equal to 25 minus 19, which is nothing but 6, I think, divided by 5. So the final solution is, the conclusion is, x is equal to 19 divided by 5 and then y is equal to 6 divided by 5. So this is the solution for this system of equations, and this solution we have obtained by which method? Elimination method here. So this is what elimination method. In case of elimination method, what we are doing? Simply eliminating one of the variable. Either you can eliminate x variable or you can eliminate y variable. It depends upon the data, coefficients and all that, and your imagination. Okay, a very simple method is there, and in most of the calculations we follow this method. In most of the calculations, in situations, many situations, even this is helpful in physics also. This method is very important, so don't neglect this method. The detailed examples we'll take in the next video. Now let me introduce another method, that is what, cross multiplication method, in the next context. Now let us take an example based on cross multiplication method. Cross multiplication method. See, this method is somewhat interesting and different as compared to other methods. See, what is the method involved in it? See, first of all, I would like to rewrite the equations. 2x plus 3y is equal to 17 is there. That I would like to write as minus 17 equal to 0. Second equation is 3x minus 2y equal to 6 is there. I would like to take 6 to this side and then write. So it becomes 3x minus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0 it is. So next what you have to do? See, this is very interesting. You have to write simply x, y and then 1. I would like to write here x, I would like to write, and then y and then 1. See, taking x as the center, see, leave the coefficients of x. Coefficient of y and constants you have to take. 3 minus 2 you write here, 3 minus 2. Maintain the order here. Minus 17 minus 6 is there. Minus 17 minus 6 is there, that I have written here. And then don't write anything below y. Take 1. 1 is a constant. So leave the constants. Leave the constants. See, leave the constants. Then you think of about this part. X coefficients 2, 3. Here 2, 3 I have written. And then y coefficients 3 and minus 2. So this is 3 and minus 2. This is the method. Once again I'll repeat, just observe here. Taking x as the center, below x what I have written, neglecting the constant terms, coefficients of x and y I have written 2, 3. Sorry, I have done a mistake. Sorry, yes, it is correct. By taking, when you are writing the values below x, you leave x, take y and then constants here. 3 minus 2, yes, it is correct, 3 minus 2, then minus 17 minus 6, minus 17 minus 6. Don't worry about y. Then 1, you just keep in mind, it is just one trick I am saying. 1 means it is a constant. So leave the constants, minus 17 and minus 6. So take the coefficients of x and y, 2, 3. Here 2, 3. 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2 I have written. Is it clear? So further, see, this is the method of cross multiplication. This is to be multiplied here, and further in this manner you have to cross multiply and then subtract by cross multiplying. That I will do just now, you will come to know. This one you have to multiply and then subtract by cross multiplying. Okay, so this is the order of multiplication. And then further what we have to do? See, x divided by, please concentrate here, 3 into minus 6, 3 into minus 6. Minus is there in the rule, multiply these two, that is minus 2 into minus 17. Okay, this is equal to y divided by, see, y divided by minus 17 into 3, minus 17 into 3, minus is there in your rule, minus 6 into 2 you have to take here. So this is minus 6 into 2 you have to take, this is equal to 1 over, what you can write here, 2 into minus 2, 2 into minus 2, and then minus is there in the rule, 3 into 3, 3 into 3 here. So in this manner you have to cross multiply. So x over what you can take here, x over minus 18, minus into minus plus, plus into minus, minus 17 2s are 34. Okay, this is equal to y over, what can we write, 17 3s are 51, minus 51, minus into minus plus, 6 2s are 12. So this is 1 over, this is minus 4 and then minus 9 you can write. So further what we can write, x divided by, please concentrate here, 30, 40, 48 and 4, 52, minus 52. You have to add because they are having same sign you have to add here. So 51 it is having negative sign, this is having positive sign. So take the difference, 51 and 12 difference will be how much? I think it is 39, but the sign of the bigger you have to write. 51 is bigger, so you have to write minus 39. Okay, 39, it is correct. Divided by, one mistake we have done, you see, y you have to write as it is, y over you have to write that, minus 39, y over minus 39, and then this is equal to 1 over minus 13 it is. 9 and 4 sum will be minus 13. Okay, so first step is you have to compare the first and last. In the next step you have to compare the second and last. Compare the ratios. X divided by minus 52 can be compared with 1 upon minus 13, and second ratio, what is that, y divided by minus 39, you have to compare it 1 upon minus 13. Okay, work is to simplify, simply simplify. X is equal to what you are getting, minus 52 divided by minus 13, and y is equal to what you are getting, minus 39 divided by minus 13 you are getting. Okay, further 13 ones are 13 4s are, so x is equal to what you are getting, 4 you are getting, and y is equal to what you are getting, 13 ones are 13 3s are, 13 3s are 39 I think, 13 3s are, minus minus cancel, so only 3 remains. So this completes the solution for this equation, system of equation or linear equations in two variables. Okay, so this is what a cross multiplication method here. So this is also one of the interesting method to solve the system of linear equations in two variables. Okay, so this completes the concept video based on which topic here, the second topic, that is a simultaneous linear equations in two variables here. So if you know this much, it is enough, you can solve all the problems. So please subscribe my channel, that is Excel in Mathematics with Quadtracer, and so that you will get the notifications regarding the next videos. So follow me, I will definitely guide you. Okay, bye, see you in the next video.